again, hello everybody! Hello! A very good afternoon and welcome to River Wonders and to the Once Upon a River animal presentation. Folks, let me introduce myself first. My name is Halim and I'm the Junior Eco Ranger right here at the Once Upon a River. And I'm sure all of you are here to meet up with really cool animals, right? Come on, last adventure of the day. One more time. You guys are here to meet up really cool animals, right? Yeah, then you have come to the right place. Alright, so if you guys are wondering what we do as an Eco Ranger, it is actually very simple. You just have to be alert, have to be hydrated, and also must have a keen eyesight, just so we don't miss a thing. So point out to me if you guys have spotted the first animal. That is right, folks. Let's welcome Louie, our African grey parrot, one of the smartest parrots in the world. And these birds, they can mimic up to hundreds of words and even sound. So today, I'm going to put that to test. So Louie, let's start off by saying hello to everyone. So Louie, let's say hello. Hello. And how about a little wave as well? Let's wave. Alright, so folks, being known as the African grey parrot, grey is not the only color they have. What other colors can y'all see?
Red.
Red, that is right. Come along and let's do all the beautiful red feathered tail. Alright, how about one more time? Spinning for all of you. Okay, one more time. One more time. One last time. And watch this. Bang. Bang. How about we do it together? 1, 2, 3. Alright, nicely done, Louie. And also folks, Louie right here is very polite as well, and she wants to thank all of you for being so patient and for coming down here to see us this afternoon. So Louie, let's say thank you. Thank you. Alright, and last but not least, it's time for Louie to head back home. So let's all say bye-bye friends, bye-bye, bye-bye. Very nice, Louie, and let's give Louie right here a big round of applause, everybody! Alright. Thank you very much, Louie. So folks, as you guys can see, these birds, they are very smart, they're beautiful, but did all of y'all know that they are actually classified as endangered species due to illegal pet trades and also habitat loss. And these birds... Sorry about that. Alright, so as I was saying, these birds, okay, they can actually live up to 60 Alright, can I just ask, does this belong to anyone here? Three plastic bottles. Alright, so folks, I really hope these bottles doesn't belong to anyone here because plastic bottles, they are actually one of the deadliest monsters in the world and they actually kill millions of animals every year. So can all of y'all here tell me, what should we do with these bottles? Recycle, very clever. But there's no recycling it anywhere, so I'm just going to leave it here first till I find one. And also, I know that I'm talking too much. Don't worry. Right now, I'm going to look for my senior Eco Ranger, and we are going to bring up more animals for all of you. So stay tuned, and I will see you guys in a bit. Thank you. Sorry?
Twists and turns, creatures of all shapes and sizes. Because a river is a natural.
Well, head right back up this way so I can say once again, hello there everyone! Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all and welcome to Once Upon a River here at River Wonders. Now, folks, my name is Dinesh, and I am a senior Eagle Ranger here at Once Upon a River, and today we're going to meet many different animals that live along the water's edge. So just like many of you have spotted Monty, everyone, our Malayan water monitor lizard. Now, Monty here is a great example of a river animal. Now, these lizards are actually native to Southeast Asia, folks, including here in Singapore, where, as you can see, they're excellent swimmers, so they're often seen around our reservoirs like the one behind us. Now, monitor lizards are also actually excellent climbers as well, using their long, sharp claws to climb high into trees when they are young for safety. Now, these lizards, as I said, folks, are native to Singapore. We're going to meet many more of Monty's friends as we take a walk along the water's edge today to see what else we can do. Finish. Helen, wait, you're back there? Finish! Oh! Helen! What have you found back there? What?
Iguana.
Very easy. Everybody, this is a lizard.
Yes, Helen, it is a lizard. What kind of lizard is that?
What kind? So easy. Sorry. Everybody, let's welcome our green iguana.
Well, that's right, folks. This is Spike, the green iguana, all the way from South America. Well, green iguanas, just like Monty, use their long, sharp claws to climb up high into trees, where they munch on leaves as well as bask under the sun.
Yeah. And also, to defend themselves, they have this long, sharp tail. So in just one whip, they can leave you a lot of nasty parts.
Well, that's right, Helen, and I can see you're touching Spike's tail.
Yeah.
So before you get a cut, why don't you get right there? Spike has his own sea folks to join us for the rest of the show. Now, as I said earlier, please remain seated as well, everyone. Do not approach the iguana unless you get a cut yourselves, okay? Now, Helen, yes, I know earlier on you were chatting one out here. Now, did you tell them what we do as Eco Rangers?
Yes. Remember, we have to be alert, have to be hydrated, and also must have a keen.
Well, that's right, folks. You're listening to Khalid, I see. Now, us Eco Rangers are always on the lookout for animals. So, Khalid, now that we've seen two lizards, we're going to meet up with a very different animal next. One that can fly. Yes, indeed. Can you hear it, everyone?
Why are you looking there? Animal over here.
Well, yes, indeed. Let's say hello to Sam, everyone. The Oriental Pied Hornbill.
Yeah. Alright, let me get a closer look at that.
Sam, here.
I'm here. Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
So, getting a closer look at Sam, folks, I can see that he's got really long, big tail, no, really long, sexy eyelashes. And also, what is that big thing on top of his head? Look like a banana, correct?
Well, yes, it might look like a banana, but not quite, everyone. Let's start off with Sam's eyelashes. Not made of hair, like us human beings. They are modified feathers to protect the hornbill's delicate eyes as they fly through the trees.
Modified.
Now, the big thing on top of Sam's head, that is called the casque. Now, what this casque is for, we're not entirely sure, but we do know it's hollow, thought to act as an echo chamber, making their voices louder.
Sound effect, yeah? Okay. And also, I heard hornbills, they have a very unique way of hopping or flying in the wild.
Well, yes, indeed. These birds are often seen flying like so, folks, from tree to tree. But within a single tree, they also hop from branch to branch. Yeah.
So folks, speaking of branches, I actually got my branches ready. So let's welcome Dave. We have Mei Ling, Atifa, Postan, Fiona, and Nazura. Right, branches, yeah? Okay. So folks, what's going to happen right now? Sam is going to hop on these branches, just like how they do in the wild. So get ready your cameras because it's going to be very adorable. Alright? So branches, whenever you're ready, it gets in place. And what you're going to do, you put your hands like this. And Sam is going to hop. Yeah. 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 Yes! Alright, folks. I know that was a little bit too fast, and we are going to read it one more time. So come on, branches, let's go. Yeah.
Well now, let's give it up for Sam, everyone. 10 circle hop, which is double of his usual hopping exercise. Well, thank you very much to all 5 of our simulation branches here, and off home Sam goes. Now, speaking of wholesale phones, as I said earlier, those are native to Southeast Asia, including Singapore. Now that's also home to our next animal friend, everyone. Look over to the left side of the stage and let's welcome Tucker, the Asian sloth otter.
That is right. So folks, as you all can see, Tucker right here found himself a nice juicy crack. Did all of y'all know that in the past in India, the fishermen actually use the assistance of these otters to help them fish. So what these otters will do, they will catch all the fish and crabs, put in the basket just like just now, which makes fishing easier for men.
Well, that's right, Helen. And you know what? Apart from helping me catch crabs, Tucker here is one of us, an eco ranger, and we heard you're looking for a recycling bin.
Yes, because Lowy found 3 plastic bottles. Alright, so Tucker right here is going to help us Yeah! Alright, here you go. And how about some encouragement for Tucker, everybody? Alright, one down, somebody go right up there, come on, kid. Okay, okay, into the bin. Yes, alright, 2 down and 1 last one, right up there, come on. Let's go, 1 last one, into the bin. It goes. Nice done, Tucker. Ladies and gentlemen, Tucker right here, he is only 6 years old. So if a 6-year-old otter can do it, so can we.
Well, that's Helen. So at this point, folks, we will, I think, move away from Southeast Asia, but head back to South America, where deep in the rainforest, there lives a rodent known to be an incredibly fast runner. Excellent jumper and amazing swimmer. Well, that's right, folks. Introducing Sarah, the Azara's Agouti.
Yeah. Alright. So I'm sure some of you have seen Sarah at the Squirrel Monkey Forest. Let me tell you something. They are actually very cool. Because they got a very good sense of hearing. So they can actually hear a nut or a seed drop onto the forest ground from miles away. And also, very greedy. Because they like to gather lots of nuts and seeds and they cannot finish them. So when they cannot finish the extra nuts and seeds, do you all know what they will do with it? They will bury it and forget where they bury them. So when they forget, what happens? A new tree will grow, which makes these rodents as the gardeners of the Amazon rainforest. Everybody, Sarah, our Azara's Agouti.
Alright, well thank you very much, Sarah, for joining us here this afternoon. Now, Helen, you know what? You've been doing a great job so far.
Yeah.
So, once Sarah gets home, I think the next animal, I'm going to let you bring it out. Okay? Yeah. But first, let's see if you can all guess what it is. Can we that? Yeah. Okay. I'll give you a few clues, Helen. Now, this next animal, well, it has no legs. Okay. Oh, you need more clues, Helen? Okay, it has no legs. It has eyes that never close and a tongue that darts in and out of his mouth. Yeah, have it right here.
Okay, any idea what it is? Snake, are you sure?
Yes.
Are you all very sure?
Yes.
Snake is what?
Wait, what?
Dinesh?
Halim?
Snake.
Yes, okay, good. Halim, can you help me ask everyone? Is anyone there scared of snakes?
Alright, is anyone here afraid of snakes? Please raise up your hands. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So many. Everyone is afraid. Yeah?
Oh no. Halim, there's a lot of people afraid.
Everyone.
Okay, folks, please stay calm, but Halim, we have a slight problem. Before the show, I put the snake in this bag, right? But I didn't know the bag was full. So the snake is gone, but not to worry, folks, okay? It's a small snake, it can't have gone far. So while Halim checks the bushes, because snakes like to hide in dark places, for those of you seated back there in the blue seats, there is a gap underneath your seat. Just behind you, can you help me have a look? Okay, but don't push your hands inside. If you can see anything, hold up, maybe a tail poking out, just give us a wave, okay? Alright, stay calm, just stay seated, everyone. Try not to move your feet too much.
Dinesh.
Halim? Did you find something?
Alright, can you just having double problem? We all see yes or no?
Halim, oh, inside the hole.
No?
What?
No, actually got nothing over here.
Nothing. Okay, there must be in the bushes, okay? That's definitely where the snake would naturally go. If anyone has seen in the front or at the side, anything move out from this space just behind you here?
Hey, Dinesh.
No. Okay, let me just check.
Dinesh.
Halim?
It's over here, Dinesh.
You found it?
Yeah.
Thank goodness. Okay, Halim, let's slowly bring it out.
I got it.
Okay? You got it?
It's Taiwan.
Halim? You found
It's a toy.
you found this snake back there?
It's a
And then you
toy.
found a rabbit snake. What happened? How come it was in there and came flying out?
Oh, remember just now I asked if anyone was afraid of snake? Everyone, right? Actually, I am one of them also.
Are you scared of snakes?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I had no idea, and I am so sorry. That's something we should have known, but hopefully no harm done. But this is not the snake I'm looking for. Has anyone seen our snake? Yeah, we have seen. What? Where? Oh, Halim, in the bushes indeed. It's our python.
Oh, Titan.
I think? Yeah.
You know what? For all of you, I will just bring out the real snake. Alright, so let's welcome Cocky, our carpet python, all the way from Australia. Alright, but folks, don't worry, yeah? This snake cannot throw, okay? So, if you guys are wondering why are they called the carpet python, it is actually because when they coil up, the pattern at the top of their body actually looks like a carpet. And also don't worry folks, they are non-venomous snakes, but they are constrictors. So what they will do is actually strangle their prey, kill them, and swallow them as a whole. Alright? And carpet python, okay? They can actually open their mouth about 4 to 5 times the size of their head. So adults, don't worry, they cannot swallow us. But kids, they can. Just kidding. Okay. Alright. So let me ask all of you one question. Raise your hands if you guys think snakes are wet and slimy. Wet and slimy, anybody? No one? One? Okay. And who thinks they are smooth and dry? I see a lot of hands. Alright. I think you touch a snake when it's raining and wet. Alright folks, snakes are very smooth and dry, okay? Because many people have this misconception that snakes are wet and slimy because of their scales, which are very glossy, but they are actually very smooth and dry.
One.
So, I think it's time for Coffee to head back home. So folks, how about we give Coffee right here a big round of applause? It is that you.
All right now, honey, you know what? At this point, we will move to Africa. And let's imagine that our little food is a lake full of reeds, grasses, and lots of fish. Well, if you're lucky, you'll meet up with some of the largest flying birds in the world. Here are you and Chewy, the great white pelican.
Wow! But before that, Dinesh, why did this pelican throw a blue bag on the floor?
Well, Luke here is actually our Go Green for Wildlife ambassador, everyone. And this blue bag is a message to us all to try and stop using single-use plastic bags and more reusable bags like this when we go shopping.
Ah, very inspirational. Okay, so folks, as you guys can see, these birds, they are very big in size, right? So let's make things a little bit interesting. We all guess how heavy these birds are. So once again, raise your hand if you think they weigh 20 kilograms. Alright, okay. How about 30 kilograms? Alright, I see up your hands. And who thinks these birds weigh more than 30 kilograms? So many of you. Very nice. But actually, they only weigh 10 kilograms.
Well, that's right, folks. Only 10 kilos. Now, how is that possible? Well, despite the large size of the pelican, their bones are fairly hollow and lightweight. Plus, these birds have large air sacs in their chests, which once again help them to stay light so they can float easily on the surface of water or soar higher in the sky. Now, another distinct feature, folks, of any pelican is this large and stretchy throat pouch, which can expand to hold about 4 kilograms of water, or 4 kilograms of fish, or 30 liters of water. Now, Hannah, it looks like maybe Liu would like to join Chewy down there. So why don't I help him down? You carry on first. Okay?
I carry on? Yeah. Alright. So folks, since Dinesh tell me to carry on, which means right now is my moment. Actually, you are supposed to clap for me. Yeah. Thank you. Alright. So folks, as you all know, I'm the junior Eco Ranger. What you guys don't know, today it is actually my first day on this show. Yeah, first day, you know. Okay. So I want to ask all of you something. Do y'all think I'm doing a good job so far? Okay. So you know what you can do before you go out? Very simple. Get ready your phone, scan the QR code over there, and then you type Halim, Dinesh, and the crew. It's the best.
5 star.
Okay, but those on a serious note, I have been thinking about all the animals right here. They are always dropping nuts and seeds onto the forest ground to create a healthy forest. So I think we should add another R, which is replant. Instead of always taking away from the forest, we should give back. And also coming right up from the right side of the stage, let's welcome the world's largest rodents all the way from the Amazon rainforest. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is our capybara.
Capybara.
Yeah. And joining us this afternoon, we have 3 boys who were born right here at the River Wonders. and they are all 6 years old. And up on stage we have Peanut. Right over there we have Jelly, and this is Mo. And folks, capybaras, they are named the master of grasses because of their 2 long sharp teeth, which look like these.
Well, yes, indeed. And capybaras are also excellent swimmers, as you can see, folks. Peanut diving into the water today. Can't wait because it's such a hot day, right, Colin? Now, these capybaras are highly aquatic folks, and as they swim, have a look at how they keep their nose, eyes, and ears above the water surface at all times. Now, this helps capybaras look out for any potential predators, while the rest of their body is completely submerged. Now, if they do spot any danger, these rodents might actually dive underwater as well, holding their breath for up to 5 minutes at a go to escape. Now, ladies and gentlemen, meeting all these amazing animals this afternoon, I hope, will give us all here a newfound appreciation for wildlife. Now, I also hope, well, we want to do all we can to help our new animal friends and their wild cousins fight the deadliest monster in the wild, which we now know is plastic. Now, some simple things we can do, folks, as you mentioned earlier, use more reusable bags when you go shopping. Now, we can also use reusable food containers for takeaway, like this one here with Koshan and Jelly. And last but not least, if you require a straw to have a drink, well, instead of a single-use plastic straw, why not choose alternatives? Like ones made out of paper, bamboo, or even stainless steel. Now, on that note, folks, we've actually almost come to the end of our Once Upon a River adventure. This afternoon, we've met many different animals that call rivers their home. But there is one creature that can actually change the course of a river. Nature's engineers are the American beaver. And today, we're going to be joined by 2 of them. On the left side of the stage, a couple who go by the names of Selena and Justin Bieber. Now, on that note, folks, we have come to the end of the Once Upon a River adventure. Thank you all so much for joining us today, and do have a great day ahead. Once again, thank you, folks, and goodbye. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned at the start of the show, please remain seated at this point until my colleagues and I come forward to direct you all, row by row, out of the show area, the same way we seated you earlier. Thank you.